Well, hello, my friends. I'm so excited to be here with Lacey Locklear. She is the Chief Development Officer for Completely Kids. We're here to talk about a really fun event. Lacey, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, let's first talk about Completely Kids and who do you serve? Just tell us a little bit about the organization itself.
Absolutely. So, Completely Kids is a local nonprofit really serving children and families in Omaha. And we do that through five main, what we call buckets of service that we like to focus in. And our bread and butter is our after school programs. We are actually now in 17 locations
Wow.
throughout Omaha, both south, central, even a couple northern locations, really just serving our children in that setting. But we
Yeah.
also fully believe in wrapping around our families with services. So we have teen engagement opportunities, we have adult education opportunities for our parents who are wanting to further their education, their employment opportunities. And then we have those vital services that support our families for food insecurity needs and mental health services.
Yeah. I mean, you've got the organization has been along for so long and it really has expanded and grown in the people that you reach and serve. But it does so much for so many. So thank you. I'm going to
Well,
thank you just first off for that.
thank
Uh,
you.
let's talk a little bit. Okay, so upcoming, this is one of my favorite events. Pinot Pigs, and now it's called Pours. It used to be
It
Poets, but now
is.
it's called Pours. And this is an event that's coming up in September. So give us all the details, the what. Let's just talk about what it is first, and then we'll go into
Yes.
the when and where.
Yeah, so Pinot Pigs and Pours, that was rebranded a couple of years ago to add a new component, is our largest fall fundraiser. It's really an opportunity for people to engage Completely Kids, and it is a wine and pork tasting event that now features bourbon. So
Oh,
really for
okay.
those that maybe
Yeah,
aren't a Pinot Noir drinker,
yeah,
there are some other opportunities. So we have bourbon and craft beer available at the
yeah.
event.
Wonderful. So
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit. Well, let's go. So silent auction? Is there like I think there's a VIP time that people can come. So like when we get there, what's going on besides
Absolutely.
the tasting and there's a lot of chefs too.
There are. So, yes, I forgot to mention the date. So, it is September
Yeah.
22nd. So, we are 4 weeks out. Really, really excited. It's
Wow.
going to be at Champions Run this year. Beautiful location, has a beautiful veranda outside of people if it's a beautiful night. But yeah, so it is featuring 10 chefs this year. So, we have chefs from all over Omaha that will provide little bites of a sample dish that people can taste all throughout the evening. We will have 21 wineries featured
Wow.
throughout the event. And so people can go about the evening sipping and tasting. And I think what makes us a little different with this event is there is actually not a silent auction. There
There's
is
not. Okay,
not,
yeah.
no, there is not a sit
Yep.
down component. And I think that's what a lot of people experience going to some of these fundraising events is you have a table of 10, you sit down, there's a program. Our event is really a great introduction event to people kind of wanting to dabble in the special events for nonprofits. You come, you pay your ticket, and you enjoy the evening. You walk around, you sip, you taste, you mingle with friends, and you can come and go as you please, which is it's a beautiful thing.
And I do know because I was checking out your website, and again, there's so much great information. First about Completely Kids in general on your website, but about this event in particular. So you can buy a VIP ticket, which gets you in like an hour,
An
like early.
hour before.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
reason we do that is all of these featured wines are wines that are pretty exclusive and they are available for sale in our wine shop. So people who want to purchase a patron ticket for $250 versus our 150 general entry ticket, they get in a whole hour before so they can taste, they can sample, and they can even put aside maybe some wines that have been a favorite before that ran out last year. I will tell
yeah.
you there are several that we will run out of pretty quickly. We will also have pre-sales available for these wines. So if people have the opportunity and would like to get in the doors a little bit sooner, I think that patron ticket is an option.
Yeah, and again, September 22nd. For those who are familiar with this event, it used to be in June.
It was in May for a while.
May, yeah, and then June.
Yes. And then after COVID, we
Yeah.
switched it with kind of wanting. And then we found out still kind of playing around with the dates, but
Yeah.
September worked well for our vintages this year to make sure that we had the wine that was kind of promised. We weren't going through a winter. It worked out great for our committee and when we're having it.
So what is there a deadline where you need to buy your tickets?
I would just encourage people to buy as soon as possible. As you know, it's a very well-known event in the community,
Yep.
and we love putting it on. So we want to have as many people there as we can. But right now, we'll keep the tickets open until we're sold out.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? There's a possibility of selling out too. I mean, that is possible, for sure. So let's talk a little bit before I let you go. How else people can support Completely Kids? Yeah, how can we help? What can we do?
Absolutely. So if people are unable to attend the event, we know how busy those fall months can get. They can donate directly to the event if they would like to on the page. They can make a general operating donation to the agency, but we also have great engagement opportunities. We have volunteer needs in our weekend food program that feeds over 700 children every single week.
Wow.
So they can come in and help us volunteer in that. We also do lots of great in-kind drives throughout the year. We're getting ready to kick off our winter coat drive to really make sure that all of our children have the proper outerwear that they need on sometimes those walks to school or they're waiting for the bus to try to prevent illness and missing school and falling behind. So just some really great supportive ways that people can support us. But right now, we would love to have anyone that can attend come join us on September 22nd at Female
Yes.
Pig Wars.
Yes. Well, I'm excited for this event. The website completelykids.org. I know you've seen that several times as we've been talking here, but check it out. So many ways to support, lots of information about this event, and you can buy tickets on the website as well. So,
Absolutely.
all right, Lacey, thank you so much for joining me. It's great to see you, and we hope to see all of you on September 22nd.
Thanks so much, Andy.